So, Aisha, when are you coming back?
No back, sir.
Huh?
I'm not coming behind you.
Oh my goodness, you can't do that. So happy about it. Not coming back. Yes. I don't think you'll miss it.
College.
Girls normally don't miss their hometown.
I am happy about my college, sir.
Yeah, you have already taken admission.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow you're going to take it.
I have to pay the fee.
All right. That's nice. I'm happy for you then. And anyway, when girls leave their hometown, they normally don't really feel bad about it. I mean, because there are so many restrictions in their hometown. So when they're in a new city, they feel more freedom.
Here also I have some
Hello, sir.
Here
Hello,
also I have
Aarti.
restrictions, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. How clear my no volume is at 1. Okay, let's see. Say something, Khushi. Hello, Khushi.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear Khushi, people? I cannot hear her. Atif, can you hear Khushi?
I think you can hear me
Okay.
now. Okay.
Yes, now I can.
Now I can hear.
I'm using Bluetooth, that's why. It's pretty
Hmm. So I think we should start with the exercise that I sent in the group yesterday. The 15 questions with try doing something and try to do something. Good evening. Shubhankar, Ankit and Ranveer, did you get to practice the exercises on the laptop I put in your hostel room? No. Aryan, did you use that laptop today? The one in the hostel room? I saw you signed in there. Okay. No, it is there. Make efforts because it is hard. Try to do. Try doing something. Try if it works as a solution, as an experiment. Right? Okay. I would like to make Aisha. I think Kushi, you're using your mobile phone today. So what do you think? We'll say number 1. Hello. Copy paste. I won't type as much this much. I would get tired. I don't have so much time. I tried to concentrate or I tried concentrating, but the noise was too distracting.
I tried to concentrate.
It was hard. I made an effort. I tried to concentrate, but the noise was too distracting. If you cannot see it very clearly, you guys can always come and sit here. I tried to concentrate, but the noise was too distracting. A silly sentence. I tried to concentrate, but she was
I
just too
trying
beautiful.
to concentrate.
Yes, sir. He tried to concentrate, but she was just too beautiful. Right? But means I failed or I concentrated. But means what?
Concentrated.
No, you couldn't.
Failed.
These are the things you can really appreciate. I tried to concentrate, but the noise was too distracting. 2. Let's try to
Let's
take a
try taking
different route to
different
avoid
route.
traffic. Let's try taking a different route.
Let's try taking a different route to avoid traffic.
Yes, there is no effort in taking another route, okay? Let's try taking a different route to avoid traffic. Maybe it will work. Maybe we'll be able to avoid traffic. 3.
She tried to talk to him, but he refused to listen.
She tried to talk to him, but he refused to listen. Tried to talk or she tried talking to him?
Tried.
Tried to talk, but he refused to listen. She made an effort. She made an effort to talk to him, but he refused to listen. Next.
We tried to reach the top of the mountain before sunset.
Number 4, Atif.
Yeah.
You
You should
should
try adding more salt. Maybe it will taste better.
try adding more salt. Maybe it will
Maybe.
taste better. Taste better. You should try adding more salt. It happens sometimes when you haven't added enough salt, no matter how tasty the food is, the dish is, it doesn't taste great. And just a little bit salt, and every flavor starts to, come to your mouth. So yeah, salt is so important. What is salt made of?
I
Sodium and chlorine.
D.
Sodium and chlorine. 2 elements come together to make salt. I'm going to give you a philosophy lesson right now with the help of this NaCl thing. What is water's property? Water puts out fire. If there is a fire, water will put it out. Okay? Water will extinguish that fire. That's water's nature. But sodium, if you put sodium to water, then it will blast. It will explode. There will be fire. Interesting, isn't it? So it's not about water having this property. It's water's connection with other things. Water, which extinguishes fire, actually contributes to making fire when it comes in touch with sodium. So I may be a very cool person, right? But there are a few people like sodium who can make me explode. When I'm interacting with them, I might not be the cool person that I am. My wife is one of those. Okay, I hope she will not watch this video. Okay, next. So what happens? Sodium has this quality of exploding when it comes, in touch with water. But then it comes close to chlorine, stays with chlorine, and loses its nature. Chlorine makes sodium change its nature. Sodium is with chlorine and you put it in water and it simply dissolves. No fire, nothing. So sometimes, when you are a very aggressive person and then you get married to a woman who just changes you like chlorine changes sodium. You may be a very aggressive person otherwise, but as you spend time with your wife, in a married life, slowly and slowly you become somebody else completely. Let's understand. Sodium, chlorine, these things are matter, okay? But when you go deep inside the matter, at the subatomic level, scientists say there's nothing called matter. Everything is just energy. When you go too deep into the atom, at the subatomic level, there is nothing called matter there, only vibration. So one vibration comes in touch with another vibration and changes its nature. Sodium's nature is to explode with water. Chlorine comes into contact with sodium and it changes sodium. Is it a surprise that people change when they come in contact with other people? I don't think it is very surprising. So look for those people who change you in the right way. Which question we were doing? Number 4. You should try adding more salt. Maybe it will taste better. Taste. T-E-S-T? T-E-S-T test. Test. T-E-S-T test. T-A-S-T-E. Taste. Taste. And T-E-S-T? Test. 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 And T-A-S-T-E? Taste. It will taste better. It will taste better. 5. We have tried
To reach
the top of the mountain before
mountain.
sunset. Made an effort. We have tried to reach the top of the mountain before sunset. Or we tried reaching the top of the mountain before sunset. What? I think tried to reach because you made an effort. Number 6. He tried to turn off the heater, but it was jammed. He tried
Turning
to...
off the heater.
No. Try and understand. Both are fine. Both are fine. Let's understand. But it was jammed. But it was... So because it was jammed, he made an effort. And that's why it's better to say he tried to turn off the heater, but it was jammed. However, you can go with he tried turning off the heater as well, but the situation should be different. He tried turning off the heater means it was an experiment thing, a solution thing. He tried to turn off the heater, okay, but it was jammed. He couldn't turn it off. He tried turning off the heater, matlab, as an experiment, you know that. Sometimes both the sentences are fine with slightly different meaning. In one sentence, it will be an experiment. In the other sentence, you are making an effort. So he tried to turn off the heater. He made an effort to turn off the heater. It was not easy because it was jammed. Number 7, if your password isn't working,
Try resetting it.
Try resetting it.
try resetting it. 8, they tried
They
to
tried to explain the rule, but no one
explain the rule, but no one understood. They made an effort. They made an effort to explain. They tried to explain the rule, but no one understood. Number 9.
I tried
I
to
tried to be patient. I tried to be patient. मैं कोशिश करता हूँ. I try to be patient. But it's really hard when you have students like these in the class. Bring me the bottle. This much is left only. Pass me the bottle, please. I told him carry a 2-liter bottle. Next. I try to be patient, but it's really hard. When you left home, it was all chilled. No? And it, not very. 10. Try to
using
a softer brush if the paint is too thick. Nah. Try to use why? Try using a softer brush. ज़्यादा मुलायम. try using a softer brush. If the paint is too thick, try using a softer brush. 11.
She tried
He has tried to
tried
study.
to study late into the night before the
Yeah,
exam.
she has studied late into the night before the exam.
Before
She
the
has
exam.
tried to, okay, there is a typing error here. She has tried to study late into the night before the exam. She has,
Tried.
yeah,
To study.
late into the night. It's not easy, na, to study late into the night. You feel sleepy and all. She tried to study late into the night before the exam. Number 12.
You can try asking for help if you are stuck.
You can try asking for help if you're stuck. 13. पूछ लेना मुश्किल लगे तो बैठे
He
मत
tried
रहना.
to fix the light
He had
himself before calling an
fix.
देखो देखो तुम्हारे साथ कोई इंग्लिश नहीं रही, कोई काम नहीं आएगा, तुम्हारे कैरेक्टर काम आता. I'll tell you, जो भी तुम्हारे टीचर्स, तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा बोल रहे हो पढ़ाई काम आएगी, ये काम आएगा, कुछ काम नहीं आता. एक टाइम पे सिर्फ काम आता है तुम्हारा स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ कैरेक्टर. तब पढ़ाई लिखाई रखा रह जाएगा. ओके, स्ट्रेंथ. अभी तुम मान लो you want to ask me a question, you have a question, you're feeling confused about something, but you're thinking, if I ask now in front of so many people, I will look stupid, I will look silly, what will people think of me? I can tell you, if you persist with this mindset, you're never going to be happy in life. You will always have to compromise thinking about what people will say. You will never have the conviction, the independence to live life the way you want, and you will end up with a lot of regrets that you always cared for what people would say or cared about what people would say. So, my suggestion, strength of character, show it here. When you have a question, don't hesitate. Don't worry about what people will say. Actually, people will say nothing. They will only say, thank you that you asked. I also wanted to ask the same. That's what people will say. Trust me. 9 times out of 10, this is what people will say in their mind, silently they will say this to you. Thank you for asking. I had the same question. Number 13, everybody.
He tried to fix the
He
light
tried,
himself
he
before
tried
calling an
fixing the light himself. He tried fixing the light himself before calling an electrician. Experiment किया, कोशिश करी. Okay, he tried, he tried fixing the light himself before calling an electrician. Experiment मारा था वो कि हम भी देखते करके हो जाए तो हो जाए.
but it doesn't work.
It didn't work, right? आजकल पूरा आयशा याद रख रही है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. आयशा, really good बेटा. Number 14.
We tried to avoid the crowd by leaving early.
We tried to avoid the crowd by
By
leaving
leaving
early.
early.
Yeah, we tried to avoid the crowd. Effort मारा हम लोगों ने. The cake didn't rise. Next
Next,
time,
in baking soda.
Try using
try
baking soda.
using baking
Baking.
soda.
Using
Cake
baking
didn't
soda.
rise. Nobody woke it up, so it didn't rise. Okay. He made an effort is also. Fixing the light was not easy. Fixing the light was not. He tried to fix the light. Okay. That's also possible. It was not easy. He made an effort. Okay. And he experimented with it. Both are fine. There are certain situations where it will be very easy to decide कि एक ही चाहिए, दूसरा नहीं चाहिए. Renuji isn't here today. Apurva is not here. Ravi is not here. So many people are absent. Okay, now actually we have another exercise here. This This was your homework, everyday English. Thank you so much for your help. You're welcome. It was no trouble at all. Easy?
Can we
Learn these
use it was
conversations.
no problem at all?
Yeah, we can. But normally people use the word it was no trouble. Let me explain. Let me explain the difference between trouble and problem. A problem is a situation that needs solution. A problem is a situation that needs solution. For example, the roof is leaking. It's a problem. Okay? It's a problem. The roof is leaking. It's a problem. You have a toothache. It's a problem. It needs a solution. Trouble is the feeling of discomfort. Trouble is the feeling of that you experience. That is trouble. I'm sorry I'm troubling you. I'm sorry I'm troubling you. Means I'm asking you to do something which you might not enjoy. For example, I asked you to bring the table from there to here. I troubled you. Okay, you could say, no, it was not a trouble at all. It means you did not have any feeling of discomfort doing it. So, do you understand the difference between trouble and problem? Trouble is a feeling of discomfort. Putting somebody through that feeling. Trouble is a verb too. Don't trouble me. Don't trouble me. These things don't trouble me. These problems don't trouble me. These problems don't trouble me. In some cases, problem and trouble can be synonyms, but I told you the basic meaning of trouble. Trouble is a feeling of discomfort that you experience while you're doing something. In a situation, that situation itself is a problem. The situation itself is and the feeling you get is trouble. It was a big trouble. We were in a big trouble. We were in a big trouble. Now we were in a big problem. Yeah, no issues. In this situation, you can use that way. So, yeah. How did you feel? I felt very satisfied giving you this explanation as a teacher. You know why I felt satisfied? Because I'm a Hindi speaker originally. And I was in your situation maybe a few years ago, quite a few years ago, to be honest. But I still remember how I would have loved such explanations when I was young. There were words which sounded very much the same to us. We couldn't understand ki farak hoga kya. And the kind of explanation I gave you right now, I would have loved that explanation when I was young, when I was studying English. I had to learn it all on my own with all my struggles, through all my struggles, and that's why it took a long time. I started after I was 18. I knew only as much as you guys normally know, not know, you guys means you guys know a lot more than I knew at your age. When I was 17, 18, all I knew was translation, voice, grammar. I didn't know as many words as you guys do because it is 2025. That was 1995. 30 years ago, times were different. We didn't have as much exposure. So I feel very satisfied when I explain something similar, which sounds similar to people who speak Hindi, but actually the words are literally different. Their literal meaning is different. Next. It was no trouble at all. You can use it was no problem at all. You can use it, no problems. Problem is not a verb. Problem is not a verb. Problem is a noun. Okay? Like a sparsh is a noun, problem is a noun. You're similar. Sparsh is not a verb. Sparsh karna is a verb. Right? So sparsh is a noun and problem is also a noun. What a coincidence. Problem is a noun and sparsh is also a noun. You guys are so similar. Yeah, getting back at me, huh? Okay. I like that attitude. He is not somebody who gives up. He says, I will come back at you. Okay. I like that. Bring it on, baby. I'm up for the challenge. I love small targets like you. Small, rivals like you. Yeah. Okay. We will keep it going. Someday I will win. Someday you will win. Okay. Let's keep it on. Okay. Let's keep it up. Okay. Number 2. Hi, Laura. Sorry, I am late. Bad
Late.
traffic. The internet. That's okay. It doesn't matter. The film doesn't start for another 15 minutes. Now you know from this 4 lines, 2 lines, you know where this conversation is taking place. Where? At the cinema hall, right? Yeah. Who is already there? Nah. Yeah, Laura is already there, right? A reached there, right? And said, sorry, I'm late. Bad traffic. But she's nice. It's okay. It doesn't matter. The film doesn't start for another 15 minutes. The film doesn't start for another.
15
So it's okay. You're not too late. 3. Can you come to dinner on Saturday? Can you come to dinner on Saturday? B replies, Kushi, why did you take this Kushi away from me? Kushi, why did you
What,
take the
sir?
Kushi? Why did you take the Kushi of looking at you away from me?
Because I'm tired, I'm in my bed.
I thought my audio quality is good now. I would understand people, but I still don't understand what she's saying. Could you understand what she said? Kushi, we can't see you. We can't understand what you're saying.
Now you
It's
can
He's saying
understand me.
he's in bed.
what is
Now
dead?
you
He's
can
on bed.
understand me.
I
He's
can hear
on
you.
bed.
She's in bed. She's in bed. Oh, Kushi,
Yes.
you're in bed. Okay. Just don't fall
Yeah, I'm
asleep.
totally tired.
No, that's okay. But don't fall asleep. That's all. Keep saying hoo-ha. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Next. Sleep on somebody. Sleep on. इसका मतलब नहीं किसी पर सो जाना वैसे नहीं. It means now, like you're talking to somebody on the phone and the other person slept on you. It means you're talking and that person is sleeping. Has it ever happened with you? Has somebody ever slept on you? How did you feel? Insulted or funny or annoyed? How did you feel? I would hate that. I'm talking to someone and that person falls asleep. It means I'm really boring. 3. Can you come to dinner on Saturday? Can you come to dinner on Saturday? Inaya, no, Inaya. Ayat beta, come this side. Come on this side, here, next to Tawheed Bhaiya. Yeah. All right. Can you come to dinner on Saturday? I'm sorry, I can't. I'm busy. Never mind. Perhaps another time.
Next time.
Perhaps another time. Excuse me. Could you help me with
Could you
this
help me
exercise?
with this exercise? It's really
It's really
difficult.
difficult. Of course. What don't you understand?
All of it.
All of it. All of it. What don't you understand? All of it. I don't understand any of it. I don't understand
Any of
any.
it.
5. Bye. Bye, Stella.
Have a good
Have a
weekend.
good
Have a
weekend.
good weekend.
Thanks.
Thanks, same to you.
Same
Same
to
to
you,
you.
Ashley. Are
Are
you
you doing anything nice?
doing anything nice? Yes,
Yes.
I'm meeting an old school friend for dinner. I'm meeting an old school friend for dinner on Saturday.
Lovely. Have fun.
Lovely. Have fun. Have a good time. Review section. Put the words in the correct order. Put the words in the correct order. 1.
Whose is that green
Whose
bag?
is that green bag?
Whose is that green bag? Whose is that green bag? It's Inaya's. Whose is that green bag? Big green bag. It is Anshika's. There are 2 ways we can ask that question. Whose green bag is that? Whose is that green bag? This sounds more natural. Whose is that green bag?
Bag is that?
Yes, we can ask, this is grammatically not wrong, but people won't say that. They'll say, whose is that green bag? Okay, whose bottle is this? Whose is this bottle? Whose
It's
bottle is
your.
this? Whose
It's
is this
your.
bottle? It's mine, of course. So both the sentences are fine. 2.
I didn't do well
I
in my exam.
didn't do well in my exam.
I didn't do well in my exams. I didn't do well in my exams. 3.
Why are you studying?
Why are you studying English? Why are you studying English? Interesting. Hey, Ravi. Purva isn't in the class today.
She is not well, sir.
She's not well. Number 1. Whose is that green bag? 2. I didn't do well in my exams. I didn't do well in my exams. 3.
Why are you
Why are
studying?
you studying English? Because I have nothing else to do.
Yes.
4.
How many
How
children
many
do they have?
children do they have?
We have
1 so far. Okay, let's see. Number 5. How many of you saw the joke there? No? I didn't see you guys laugh or smile. Maybe it was not funny, but only I know. Okay. Okay, ask me again. This will be definitely funny. Ask me.
How many children do you have?
how many children do they have?
To my knowledge, 1. Okay, again, didn't understand. Okay, that's fine. Number 5.
We are
Huh?
number 5.
I said to my knowledge 1. To my knowledge means mere jankari mein.
I get the joke, sir.
All right. Okay. But don't take it as a serious answer from me. It was just like I was telling you that how you add something here and there, and it creates humor and all that. Yeah. As far as I know, only one. Okay. 5.
We are going to visit friends in Glasgow
We are going to
at the,
visit
at the
Friends in
weekend.
Glasgow at
visit
the weekend.
friends in
Yeah,
Glasgow
friends
at the weekend.
for the weekend.
We are going to visit friends in Glasgow at the weekend. MPT. MPT. M for manner, P for place, T for time. If all the information is given, manner is given, place is given, time is given, then keep time later, place before that, manner first. I slept peacefully on the roof last night. I slept peacefully on the roof last night. However, it's not a very strict rule. Last night, I slept peacefully on the roof. Possible, because my focus is not on last night, so I kept it at first. My focus is on the information that I gave you. I slept peacefully on the roof. चलो ये सब सीखते सीखते समझ आएगा. It's very complicated, these things. Okay, rule explain करें, then you will never understand, most probably. 6.
Laura comes from Scotland, but she's
But
working in London at the moment.
she is working
Scotland.
in London
She is
at the
working
moment.
At the moment.
But at the moment, she's working in London. 7.
What did you get for your last birthday?
For your last birthday.
Lot of regrets.
Okay.
8.
Martha doesn't like dogs because she's scared of them.
I don't want to repeat my joke from yesterday. Martha doesn't like dogs because she's scared of them.
Scared of them.
Vocabulary, underline the correct word. I want to
Go
I
dancing.
Go dancing.
go dancing tonight. Means go to the club or not. Okay, I want to go dancing tonight. 2. Marco is
Marco is
Mad about tennis. He plays
Tennis.
every
mad
week.
about tennis. Marco is mad about tennis. He plays
plays
every
every
week. He
week.
plays. Yeah, my nephew is mad about cricket. He plays cricket even in his dreams. Huh? What about me? No, not so much. I like cricket, but I won't call myself mad or crazy. No, never. I have always loved cricket, but I really enjoyed watching cricket when I was younger. Me and my father used to watch cricket matches together, ball by ball. We watched cricket, I'm sorry, I said test cricket, I meant. Test cricket. Test cricket lasts 5 days. And we watch session by session, ball by ball, over by over, sitting together. I remember watching Venkatpati Raju and Rajesh Chauhan and Anil Kumble, the trio of the spinners, bowling together, me and my father sitting on the bed and, cheering them up and all that. Mike Gatting, Vinod Kambli scoring double century. These are some of the memories I made watching cricket with my father. It was lovely. I mean, you can have one of the two things in life. Either you just make your life very rich in terms of experiences like this, or you achieve success, what people call success, by sacrificing these things. I would say do what makes you happy. I have no regrets for doing all this. I must tell you, 0. I mean, despite doing all these things, I could have had a much better career if I had wanted to. I don't want to brag about my abilities, but I think I was so clever that I could have easily gotten a good career if I had wanted to, if I had set my eyes to a good career or something. I was never ambitious. I was so stupid that I once asked my girlfriend, will you be happy if I earn 3,000 rupees a month? And she was more stupid than me. She said, yes. Yeah. How stupid, right? What kind of conversation is this? Wow, good question, sir. I love the way you think. You are a very reasonable person, very, very, smart. He asked me, what year was it? He wants to understand the value of 3,000 rupees, right? Well, it was 2006, 5 or 6. Can you believe it? 5. 2004 or 5, I think. 5. Yeah. I was never
That time you
ambitious.
weren't married, sir.
Of course not. Why would I ask somebody, would you be all right with me if I earn 3,000 rupees if I were already married? Okay. I was asking her and she said, yes, I would be fine with you. Stupid girl. Too much information you want, huh? Not saying anything about it. Okay, next. Today I'll play a song for you guys because I have all the facilities and the music system as well. And please remind me of it. Otherwise, it will be 7:49 again today too. Before we know it. Henry is very clever. Which sentence were we doing, guys? Marco is mad about tennis. He plays every week. This is a photo of my dad when he was young.
Yeah.
My dad looked very handsome when he was young. He had a great, charming personality. I still remember how my Masis used to, he was perhaps the favorite Jijaji of my Masis because my Masis had 3, 4. Okay, my youngest, my mother has 6. Let me count. Sorry about that. 2 there. 4 sisters. 2. Okay. Yes. 4 sisters. So there were 3, damads, okay, including my father, and the last 2 Masis and the cousin Masis, my mom's cousin sisters. But whenever my father was there, they would always be around him, joking and this and that. And my father would just lie there smiling, giving 1 or 2 comments, and they would still be around all the time. It was I remember when back then I was a kid, I didn't understand a lot of things. Now I understand. He was a very charming person, my father, But he lost it all because of his addictions to, smoking, a little bit to drinking when he was young, and later to, smoking. That's the reason why I have kept myself away from such things. Didn't want to meet the same end, like my father. Sorry, I feel very bad about it. My father couldn't play with my nephew. When my nephew was born, my papa was alive, but he was not in good health. So he could not play with my nephew. He could not put him on his shoulders. He could not run with him because he had, issues with his lungs. He could not, breathe properly. He often had asthma attacks and all. Number 5. Now, number 4. My journey to work was so long. My journey to work was so long this morning. It took
This
2 hours.
morning. 2 hours.
If I'm alive when my grandchildren are born, I would like to be in good health so that I can play with them. Otherwise, I wouldn't like to be alive, but it would be such a shame if I'm alive and in such bad health that I cannot run around with my grandchildren. That would be such a shame. My journey to work was so long.
So busy.
Come again?
Why long, sir? Yeah, because of bad traffic.
Sorry, Zafri, unmute yourself and talk. Yes.
Why long, sir?
Why did he
because
say?
of the traffic.
Oh, my journey to work was so long this morning. Traffic jam. My
So
journey to my journey to work was
journey
so
was
long
so
this
busy.
morning. Long journey. The adjective noun combination. We learned that not all adjectives go with all nouns. So journey, which adjective does it take? A long journey. A long journey. Yeah. My journey to work was so long this morning. It took 2 hours. It took, the other day we said it takes practice. It takes practice, time, money. It takes money, it takes time. How much time did it take? 2 hours. It took 2 hours. It took 2 hours. Henry is very clever. He can speak English, Spanish, and Italian.
Italian.
When you speak more than 2 languages, you will be definitely termed, clever, intelligent. It's not easy to learn 3, 4 languages. You have to be clever. Say it.
My husband never does the housework.
Never
Hold
does
on
the
for a
house.
second, beta. Hold on for a second, beta. Yes? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ? Lovely. Okay. Number 7. Have you forgotten the Punjabi girl who used to come to my class, guys? How many of you remember her? Oh, yeah.
I forgot the name, sir.
Yeah, it became a bit complicated, so we had to
I don't
say
remember.
goodbye. It
Oh,
became complicated later. It was really fun. She was really interesting. What was her name, guys? What was her name? Muskan. What was her name? Does anybody remember her name?
I don't
Palak.
remember. Sir.
Palak.
Palak.
Yes. Palak.
She was very interesting,
Very interesting.
fun loving.
Too interesting, in her husband's opinion. Did you guys get that feeling that she was married?
No, not at all.
Yeah, but she was. When she told me, I was like, okay. But
When
then,
she told you, sir?
later. I invited her to Bihar Sharif,
Okay.
and then she told me she wanted to, but she was not in the situation to come. And more complicated things happened. So we had to kind of part. Yeah, I had to say goodbye to her. I had to block her number, unfortunately. Number 5, number 6, number 7. I live in a small, where my husband never does the housework.
Does the house.
My husband never does the housework. 7.
I live in a small
I
2-bedroom
live in
apartment with
bedroom apartment
my
with my
sister.
sister.
I live in a small
2-bedroom
2-bedroom
apartment.
apartment
Bedrooms
with
apartment.
my sister. Then it's not bad. It's not small. If there are 2 bedrooms, it's not bad, small. For Indian standards, not small. 2 bedrooms, not small. 8. Nick is very busy.
He studies all
Studies all day
Studies
and then
all day
works at a
and then
restaurant
works
at night.
at restaurant at night.
आप आयुषी, आपको थोड़ा अजीब लगे, इक्षा आपको भी अजीब लग सकता है बेटा थोड़ा, कि एक्सरसाइजेस है क्या फायदा इनका? ये तो पता ही हमको ये होगा, क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? मैं आपको बताऊं, लैंग्वेज लर्निंग में हर बार आपको चैलेंज नहीं किया जाता है सोचने के लिए, वो साइंस में करते हैं, मैथ्स में करते हैं। लैंग्वेज लर्निंग में एक्सरसाइजेस आपको रिपीटिशन देते हैं, वो बार बार फ्रेजेस आपके जहन से गुजरे, सामने से गुजरे, आपके जहन में बैठ, when you open your mouth, those phrases come out of your mouth. That's why. So it's not always a challenge. Kya hoga? No. We do that when we are preparing for exams and all. Like us exam, you just said, try to do something, try doing something. You had to think and decide. You had to think and decide. But in these sentences, these are very easy sentences, but still very beneficial for your fluency. This exercise will contribute more to your fluency than that try to and try doing exercise. These are very common words and phrases. You will need them when you talk. Nick is very busy. He studies all day. अब आपको बोलना है सारा दिन. सारा
All
तो आपके मुंह पर क्या आता है? All day भी बोल सकते हो. The whole day, all day. Okay? Whole day के साथ the whole day बोलना पड़ता है. The whole day. Okay? And then works at a restaurant at night. Works at a restaurant at night. Number 9. I like Helena's new boyfriend. He's very
it's very interesting.
थोड़ा टोन बदलने दो मेरे तरफ से बोलने दो शायद मजेदार हो. I like Helena's new boyfriend. He's very interesting. Okay. Number 10. पता नहीं अच्छा लगा कि नहीं लगा आपको. Number
Can you
10.
teach me how to
Cannot-
ride a bike?
Can you teach me how to
Maybe,
ride?
maybe a girl will say this, it will sound better. Aisha, go ahead, Aisha. Number 9.
Okay.
Read it in that tone, Aisha.
I like Helena's new boyfriend. He's very interesting.
नहीं तुम नहीं कॉपी की जो मैं कर रहा था. You intentionally didn't do it. I know you're not that dumb, okay? You intentionally didn't do it. I like Helena's new one. He's very interesting. I'm the director, she's the actress, but she's intentionally not doing it. Because आप फिल्म में डायरेक्टर को देखना चाहेंगे रोमांटिक डायलॉग देते हुए हीरो के साथ, नहीं ना. So she's the heroine, but she's not doing it intentionally. Come on, Aisha, do
Find
that.
my hero, then I will say.
Actually, it is not the heroine's line. It is the Vam's line. Vam, you understand? Vam?
Yeah.
As a story has a negative character, we call villain. Similarly, when the negative character is a woman, then we call her a Vam. Okay, villains are usually men and Vams are women. Okay. Ten. Can you teach me how
Teach
to ride
me
a
how-
bike?
Ride a bike.
Are you getting a call, Yasmin? Who's
Yes,
getting a
sir.
call? Are you getting a call?
No, sir. I don't.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm not. I'm not.
No, it is not from your side. Where is it coming from? Interesting. What's this noise? Okay, stop. No. Okay, friends. So let's start with the main book. So what did you conclude yesterday in your discussion? Do you think young people these days are more dependent on their parents than in the past? My answer is yes and no. Yeah. Yes and no. In some ways, in most ways, they are more dependent today. Childhood has become longer than it was. Today, you consider a 16-year-old girl, 15-year-old boy a child. Even law does not recognize them as an adult. You are an adult when you touch 18, in some countries 16. You see, before that, you are considered a child. You are not asked to take responsibility of your actions. You know, a 14, 15-year-old guy commits a crime, doesn't go to jail, goes to a correction home. So what do I say? I mean, definitely, children have become more dependent today. Is it good or bad? Well, we can look at it from different perspectives, but definitely they have become more dependent. Earlier, 13, 14, 15-year-old children had to go out, bring money. They had to contribute. They had to take a lot of responsibility of the housework. Today, they study and just study. One, there are lots of help in terms of electronic gadgets, electronic machines. We have washing machines and so many other things. So housework has become easy anyway, and children don't contribute much. I remember my childhood. I had to, not only me alone, my cousins and my brother, all of them had to go out to bring water from somewhere else about 300, 400 meters, which was fun for us too. We enjoyed it. Today, if we have to do that, we won't enjoy it at all. Emotionally, they have become a bit independent, I would say. They have a lot of things going on in their lives which they try to handle on their own. They don't let their parents know about a lot of things happening in their personal lives, which kind of prepares them for the future life as well. But again, it shouldn't happen too early. You know, such things shouldn't happen too early. In what ways can people be too dependent? Well, financial dependence is not something I feel bad about, because if they study hard for longer, they will make up for the money they don't earn. They will start earning late in life, but they will earn better. They will earn more. And they will not only earn money, they will also have more respect in society. You can start earning money when you are 15, 16 with small jobs, right? Unless, I mean, there are two ways to look at it. Some families think, some parents think they should push their children to go out and do part-time jobs because it also helps them improve their personality. You know, because when you earn money, you realize how hard it is to earn money, and you become more appreciative of money and things you have.
কি হচ্ছে দাদা?
Guys. Say hello.
Hello.
No.
Yep. Okay, fine.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. No problems. So I think when people can't make their decisions, easy decisions of their lives, I will consider them too dependent. Sometimes children can't decide what they want to study and they come to their parents. I mean, if they go to a career counselor and ask them what option they will have if they study this subject, they study another subject, it makes sense. They want to understand it better. But when they ask their parents for advice, what should I study, mommy? What should I study, papa? I think this is too much of dependence. Or when they can't sort out problems they have with their friends and they come, look, sharing is one thing, but not being able to solve the problem without help is a different thing. So I appreciate children sharing things with their parents, but they should not share because they are unable to handle it. They should share because they want to share, but they should also know what they should do. Maybe they should get approval a little bit, support from the parents. That's another thing. But some children, they just feel so uncomfortable and they need their parents. It's not that they share with their parents because they feel like sharing. No, they share because they have no choice. If they don't share, they will not be able to solve the problem. That's over dependence. Have smartphones made it easier for people to be without other people? Yeah, very much. Even though a lot of people today spend a lot of time just watching solitary. Solitary means alone, okay? Yeah. It is good and bad both. Good in a sense that they have at least learned how to be with themselves, but bad because they're losing their communication skill because of this. They find it uneasy to be with other people. I mean, it was always a moment of joy when our cousins visited us, okay? And they were our best friends, actually, our cousins. But nowadays, a lot of children, they are so used to their mobile phones that they don't even want to spend time with their cousins. They will be with their cousins in the same room, but instead of talking to each other, sharing what's going on in their lives, they'll be just doing something on their phones separately. I don't think it is very good. So did you think of some more questions to put there in that quiz? There is one question. How much of your free time do you spend on your own? This will also let you know how independent the person is. Come again? Which question? Right. Do you often go to your parents when you have problems with your friends? Right? This could be a question. Do you often go to your parents when you have problems with your friends looking for solution? This can be another. Do you enjoy going to parties alone? This could also answer, can help you understand whether the person is independent or not so independent. Some people love going to parties, but not alone. They always need somebody. You like going to parties? Alone. Okay, good. But I don't think you get the permission at the moment. What parties do you want to attend alone? Your friends' birthday parties. Of course, you should attend them alone. So you can't do anything about it when you have a younger brother. Okay.
I would say a
And-
ball.
Yes, Aisha.
So you
Repeat.
ask which party you want to attend. I would say a ball party.
Ball party. Wearing a nice black dress with high heels. But these ball parties are not complete without a glass of champagne. How about that? That is something you might not be comfortable with. Next. Do you have any comments to make? Okay, then. Listening and speaking, getting on with the neighbors. Get on with somebody means to have a good rapport, to have a good relationship. Do you get on with your teachers? Do you get on with your language teacher, Vinay? I think you get on pretty fine, right? Yeah. Tell me one teacher you don't get on well with. Ah, you mean you don't get on with any of them, except your science teacher? Your science teacher is the only teacher you get on well with. Okay. Come again, Tahid. Nazman. She was your Urdu teacher. You got on very well with her? You didn't get on with her. You always argue with her. She always punished you. Huh. Get out of the class. Just she entered and she said, get out of the class. Always. Oh my goodness. What kind of reputation you had in her class? Was she old, middle-aged, or young? In her 30s. In her 30s, mid-30s. Okay. Any other teacher anybody wants to mention who they didn't get along with? Shubhankar? Yes, Ayat. Lalita ma'am. You don't get on with Sarita ma'am. Let's plan something and get her. No students get on with her. Let's get her sacked. Let's get her fired from the school. Get her out of the school. Let's do something. Put some cigarettes in her wallet, in her purse, okay, and complain to the principal that the teacher brings cigarettes here. Oh my goodness, I have recorded it. I've got on record saying this. Maybe, not a good idea. I will give you ideas in private, alone, how you can get rid of her, okay? Who? Principal. You didn't get on with your principal. Okay. Why? What? Tell us something more in detail. Who is saying this? You. Why?
He came in my class, everybody class.
Hmm.
And say, speak in English. He was different accent. He never get, but he say, and he just keep
Which school you're talking about?
RPS.
Who was your principal?
His name. We all call him.
Mental. Okay.
Just because his accent, I think.
Hmm. Did it help his asking the students to speak English? Did it help? Did the students speak English because of?
He beat it.
Okay. Crazy teacher. Teachers don't speak, students have to speak.
Yeah.
Wow. Teachers are talking in Hindi and the students are expected to speak English. Amazing people are running these schools. In our school, we don't force the children to speak English because we know these are early days. We are creating the right environment. If ask them, I try and communicate with them in English as much as possible. And I encourage them in a friendly way to speak English. I know it won't happen in a year, 6 months, 2 years. It will take a little bit of time. But children spend 10 years, 12 years at school. Nobody is in a hurry. There is no hurry. Well, I don't know whether the children will speak English all the time with their friends or not, but I promise one thing, that they'll be capable of speaking quality English without a problem when they want to. Like my daughter, she can speak English. There was a time we only communicated in English, but now we talk in Hindi. Okay, but whenever we want to switch to English, we can. Get on, okay, get on with somebody. किसी के साथ पटना नहीं पटता है मेरा, पापा के साथ नहीं पटता है. I don't get on with my papa, okay? Rishabh Raj, do you get on with your papa? Do you get on with your papa? आज क्लास के बाद मिलना मुझसे. What do you know about your neighbors, guys? What do you know about your neighbors? What do you know about your neighbors? All your neighbors are lovely. She's being politically correct. She's lying. So why would she lie? She's trying to be diplomatic. I don't know why. Her neighbors are not sitting here, are they? Then why are you saying this? Oh, they seem nice and friendly, but you don't talk to them. One of them is neighbors. Is. Okay, okay. Nice. But they live in the neighborhood, so they are neighbors too. That's the definition of neighbors. Okay, apart from them or except them, the rest. Don't worry, your voice is not being recorded. You can go on. And nobody knows who's speaking. Your face is not here. Okay. People who do this, we call them peeping toms. Peeping toms, they look inside people's houses, private moments, they are called peeping toms. Oh, so your neighbors are peeping toms. My goodness, not very nice neighbors. Those who don't respect other people's privacy. I mean, if a young silly boy does it, it can be understood. But if grown-up people behave that way, it's definitely not okay. How well do you know them? Look at question number 1. What do you know about your neighbors? How well do you know them? Let me tell you a little bit. Well, my favorite neighbors or next door neighbors have all left. There's only one person left in the house, Auntie Ji, Chachi, and her children are all married and settled in different cities. Her husband is no more. The rest of the relatives are also kind of gone. Some of them gone forever. Some of them gone to other cities. So the house is almost empty. But they were very nice to us. We have been friends for a long time. We have seen our ups and downs because when you are neighbors, sometimes, things are not very nice between you. But like in family, there are ups and downs. With neighbors also, you have ups and downs. So I think I really appreciate them and they appreciate us. Whenever we cook something special, we share with each other. I will say, I know them very well. I know everybody's name, what they do, where they live. I know it all. Okay, so I know them very well. Then we have another neighbor, Ishwar Chacha. Ishwar Chacha has a lot of children, a lot of sons. I can't count. I mean, I'll have to count on the fingers how many exactly. I think 7 or 8. And they're all very friendly. One of them, Tuni, is my age, and he lives here in Bharshe, just near my house, in the same building, of course, in his house. He's very friendly. We grew up together. Didn't play much because I was not allowed to play outside. But whenever I see him, so Tuni, kaise ho? Ha, smile and this and that. So his children are all nice, yeah. Then there is this Vijay Yadav, who I used to wrestle with when I was a kid. Now he has all grown-up daughter like mine, and we have a lot of respect for each other. We are more like family because we have lived all our lives together. So we don't want to fight with each other. We are ready to compromise. But maybe they make a mistake, we'll ignore. We make mistakes, some mistakes they ignore. We are like that, very mature people. I hope we don't jinx it. I hope it continues, So I live in a very friendly neighborhood. Although the mohalla is not very clean because there are lots of cows and buffaloes, so it's dirty, but the people have big hearts, they are nice and lovely. I like living there. I have a lot of childhood memories. Yeah. However, I'm not a very, I will say, outspoken person there in my neighborhood. So I only smile mostly to my neighbors. I don't talk a lot with them. When it is necessary, yes. But unnecessarily, I don't really talk much. I'm not a very talkative person. My wife, when she goes to her village, she talks to everybody. I have to touch so many people's feet. Ye phalna chachi, ye phalna chacha. And I have to touch their feet, all their feet. And she keeps smiling year to year. My wife is a very friendly person, She tells me stories that everybody knew her in her village. One, she has a very pleasant, personality, very beautiful face, and very easygoing person she is, soft-spoken and everything. That also is the reason maybe. So yeah, I was not like that. You guys are going to, again, it's 7:40. Maybe we can save it for tomorrow, okay? I'm going to play a song for you guys, which I've been planning. Appreciate the lyrics, the message, and if you want to ask me questions about the language, you can.
For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, baby. You're the one who held me up.
Oh, quality is very high. Let's see.
Sir, what's happened with your 40 Mbps speed internet?
I don't know why this is happening.
Never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my because you loved me. You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. I had your love, I had it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. Maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I was blessed because I was loved by you. You were my strength. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me. Lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you loved me. You were always there for me, the tender wind that carried me, light in the dark, shining your love into my life. You've been my inspiration through the lies you weren't true. My world is a better place because of you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my strength. Voice when I couldn't speak. When I couldn't speak. When I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me. Lifted me up. You gave me faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. My love, you saw the best there was in me. Believed I'm everything I am because you love me. Oh, I'm everything I am because you loved me.
How was the song, guys? Could you appreciate the appreciation in the song for perhaps the partner here in this story, in this song? But I have a question. A person feels this kind of feeling for their teacher. How will they express it? With the last line, you remember? How will they show that appreciation to their teacher? Suppose somebody came from a very humble background, and thanks to good guidance from his teacher or her teacher, they managed to reach great heights. How will they show their appreciation? What sentence will they use? What was the sentence? Last sentence? I am everything I am because you.
Love
What will
me.
they say to their teacher?
I'm everything because of you, the way you teach me.
Yeah, I am everything I am because you taught me, right? Because you guided me. Got it? I am everything I am because you, right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Have
Bye,
fun.
sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.